Welcome to the Reality Edit. Baddies USA episode 13 gave me a few things to talk about, so let's get straight into my thoughts on this episode. Number one, there should be no weapons on the show. Now, I understand that Cold K felt like she had to protect herself against Tinka because she was still kind of antagonizing her while they were in the club. But I really didn't understand why Cold K felt like she had to have a stun gun because she already had her friend Lori with her. So I'm like, you could have had your friend just fight for you and that would have been that. Zeus really needs to implement a no weapons policy. We shouldn't be seeing people get stunned. We shouldn't be seeing people get maced. People putting mace on their knuckles and using bear mace. Going in the kitchen and getting knives, bringing BB guns. Like, people can really get hurt with these things. So Zeus really needs to implement a no weapons policy because they're already fighting anyways. So they really don't need the weapons. I just really think it's ridiculous. And I feel like they need to replace the girls, if they bring weapons, with new girls. I feel like that's going to be the only way that these girls really tighten up about that because this is way too dangerous. My next honest thought is Mariah and Tasiki are weird. Now, when they were talking to Rolly, I feel like they were rewriting a lot of history with what has happened throughout these last couple of episodes. And they were trying to tell Rolly that Ciroc was ducking smoke. And I'm like, in the last episode, she ran up. She just didn't want to get jumped, so she backed up. Then they also try to say that, Biggie was nowhere to be found. And I'm like, Natalie said she didn't have to come to the house meeting because she had a studio session. So y'all sound silly right now. I just feel like they're trying to drag this out. I'm like, if y'all don't like Biggie, just say it and just go and quit trying to act like it's just all on her. Because what I've seen in these last couple of episodes, it's like y'all don't like her and y'all don't want to fool with her no more. I don't know why, but that's the reason. And you can tell the difference in their friendship because when Tasiki and Mariah were talking about it, they were kind of just talking about Biggie like they didn't even care. But then we pin over to Biggie and she's crying about the whole situation. And I feel like we should have a little bit more compassion for Biggie because I do feel like she was a true friend to them, but they weren't to her. Next up, I finally realized that Dolly is really messy. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear people in the background, but sometimes I catch when people are saying stuff. And one person that I always hear is Dolly. She's always saying something in the background. You can hear when she's saying it about a fight. She started a couple of fights tonight. It was the one when Biggie and Ciroc walked in and she finally called it out and she just made them basically start arguing. She also started another fight. Oh my gosh, who was it? It was TT and Pressure versus Tavy. And she started that one too because she was all up in the mix. She's very, very messy. When she's not fighting, that's how she keeps her spot on this show. She amps up all of these different fights and she's in the background, but she's really funny while she does it. So nobody really clocks it. But I definitely noticed it after tonight. Next up, I realized that TT is very delusional. When her and Hurricane sat down to talk, she did not want to hear anything that Hurricane had to say. She will not listen to anybody on cast, production in the world that tell her she did try to help you. She really did. She does not want to believe it. Like, she only wants to believe what Pressure is telling her. And that is insane to me. Like, her and Hurricane came in together. So it's like, how do you just drop her so quickly after she does assist you in the fight? So it's like, you just don't want to be her friend anymore. And I'd rather you just say that than just try to beat around the bush and try to do this and that. Like, it was very weird. Like, TT's very immature and I just don't feel like she has her head on straight and she doesn't realize that she actually lost a good friend. Pressure is not a friend to anybody. And eventually she's going to turn on TT like she does on literally everybody. Like, everybody is disposable to Pressure. So her dropping Hurricane as a friend, I feel like that's definitely going to backfire on her. But I will say I'm proud of Hurricane for not begging to be her friend or jumping on the Pressure bandwagon. She was like, she'd rather stand by herself. So I have to give her 10s for that. My next honest thought is E.T. whooped Dolly. This was an interesting fade. I was not expecting this to happen the way that it did, but it happened. And the first round when E.T. walked in and her and Dolly first got in there, I feel like it was more of like, it was like a tie. I feel like because Dolly swings fast, people assume that she automatically wins. No, that's not how that works. It's all about who gets the most hits. You know what I'm saying? Who causes the most impact, not who swings the fastest. So I feel like E.T., she backs up just enough for Dolly to be able to get in some very clean shots. That second round, she definitely tore Dolly up. Like, Dolly was swinging fast, but no, E.T. was definitely getting in there with her, and she was getting some good face shots in. And I don't know if anybody else noticed. I really wish I could have got a screenshot, but everything was moving so fast. Dolly had a knot above her eyebrow. So I'm like, E.T. definitely won that. And for anybody who's going to try to say that E.T. lost, you're lying. Next up, I really think Amber is a weirdo. This entire season, Amber has really rubbed me the wrong way, but this episode really irritated me because she randomly decided to sneak Biggie out of nowhere, and she honestly did not have any reason as to why she decided to. She just wanted to because pressure hit her first. So she decided she wanted to hit somebody else. Why didn't you hit somebody like Tasiki? Why didn't you hit somebody like a Tink? Why didn't you hit somebody? You know who to hit. You pick and choose as well. Like, you know who to play with and who not to play with. You're not stupid. But I think she's a weirdo. She decided to hit her out of nowhere, and I just think she was lame for that. And I just feel like she's trying to be funny, and it just doesn't come off as funny to me. It comes off as like corny a little bit. She has her moments with me, but in reality, I just feel like she's looking for a moment and she'll do anything to get it, especially if she has to like sneak somebody or she has to do something strange. She doesn't care. Last but not least, Pressure obviously has minions. I don't know if anybody has noticed, but Pressure has been collecting people like minions. Amber has mentioned that she was a friend of Pressure's and that she was going to sneak anybody that was going to get up on Pressure. TT said the same thing. I'm like, what is this loyalty that y'all have to Pressure? Like, what does she have on y'all? Like, what is the pull to Pressure? Like, I don't understand. Like, I wonder if she's gonna recruit anybody else before she leaves. This is just something that has thrown me off. Like, TT dropped Hurricane and just immediately started being her best friend, like immediately. I don't know if they had a close relationship outside of this show, but I don't know what is going on with these girls, but they are just following Pressure and they really like her. I don't know what she has on them, but she's collecting these little minions and they don't mind fighting for her either. Like, they will fight her battles. They will fight people that she has fought before. They do not care. But those are my honest thoughts for this episode 13. Let me know your honest thoughts down in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.